It's me. I'm here. Something funny that's happening. You know what? Let me just show you DOSBox real quick. Uh, Something humorous that's occurring is I have the Doonesbury thing screensaver going. So every few seconds, I was hearing a gunshot noise. So it made it sound like that there was a lot of problems happening in New Jersey. All right, before I get started, I want to thank some folks. We are doing Secret Pass in the Forest today, which I'm looking forward to. It's going to be good. It's a adventure game where you solve the problems of these teens by going through a bizarre little forest adventure game. So I'm looking forward to that. Real quick, thank you, Missing String East, 6-month resub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Clumjack, 6 months of the most comfy multimedia explorations. Thank you. Thank you, Smebble Bear, 2-month resub. Thanks to Ness Wyoming for the sub gift. Thank you, thank you. And stay strong. I saw that y'all were vaxxed up today, Smebble, so stay strong. Thank you, Moowear, 3-month resub. Mysterious crystals to be found in the forest. There are crystals in this forest, yes. One of the reasons why I was kind of curious about this game. Also, thank you, Revenant, for the 100 bits. Stuck in a secret forest, please send help. Thank you, thank you. That was 5 months, not 100 bits. 100 bits was... Sorry, I gotta refresh my page here so I can thank you NBeyond as well to the for the 100 bits. I am a little sluggish today and I'm trying to wake myself up with some coffee, but it's bad. So I have, once again, I can bring this out. Instead of bleak soup, pretend soup is coffee and green is orange, because I am drinking some bleak coffee. It's orange and quite putrid. Let me show you my coffee I'm drinking. You're like, oh, a pumpkin spice draft latte. That sounds delicious. And I would say the same thing, but it's not delicious. It has pumpkin puree in it, and it's bad. It's not good. This is the opposite of an endorsement, a negative endorsement. It's you would think it would be good, but it tastes like somebody put an entire bottle of pumpkin spice seasoning in it. It just tastes, it's like being punched in the face with a pile of nutmeg. And yeah, I don't know why it's got pumpkin puree in it. I think that makes it the worst. I'm gonna have a sip here so you can hear my true reaction. Blech. Blech. Yeah. See, I usually buy my coffees on sale because HEB frequently sells canned coffees for $2 each, and they're really good. But I was like, you know what? I'll pay full price for this. It's a treat. This was a treat to myself, and it's the opposite of a treat. Look at Mike Doonesbury there taunting me, laughing at me as I suffer. Anyways, that's my big thing for today is... HEB, it's not HEB's fault. The thing is, this coffee people, they usually make good coffee. They just decided to mess it up this one time. They were like, no, we're going to make a bad coffee for Alex to suffer with. So I'm suffering. Oh, yeah. Okay, you can hear the gunshot noises now. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, this is what I was listening to the entire time that guy was talking about noises in New Jersey. It was pretty good. Doonesbury says I should go to a Starbucks. He's not wrong. Yeah, see, it was just that gunshot noise over and over as that guy was talking, and I was like, is New Jersey really that dangerous? But I don't know. Anyways, let's get started here with Secret Pass in the Forest, a 1997 adventure game by the good folks at Purple Moon. So yeah, don't drink this coffee. Don't do it, folks. That's my warning to you.
Purple Moon.
Oh man, the fall preview thing will work once I get the correct version of QuickTime working on here. I do want to do a fall preview stream, but to do that, I need to get this one thing working. So if anybody can give me a Windows 95 setup with the earliest version of QuickTime on it, I would be very hype. Hey. Okay. All right. First time. My name, of course, Gay Rat. Ain't no one gayer. You might see me here before as GR. That stands for Gay Rat. I think it's pretty loud enough. I'll just turn it up this way if I need to. Let's go. All right. So, girls only. So, the Book of the Secret Paths. All right. So, basically, what they tell you. Should I read this? How long is this? Oh, there's so many paths. You know what? I'll read this to you. Dear friend, I had no idea if anyone will ever find this secret journal, but something tells me I must leave it here regardless. You have been drawn to this enchanted place, just as I was. Many magical things happen here and many exciting adventures await you, but the time has come for me to move on and to leave the magic behind for other girls to discover. My hope is that this book will aid you as you embark on your journey. Explore with your heart, and you will find the many secrets of this magical house in the trees. You will never be alone here, for this is a place where girls come to share and to seek help from one another. I found that if I opened the top drawer of the wooden friendship box, there sat the girls who needed me. As I met each new friend, I needed only to press my heart to hers to hear her tale. And when I closed the box, my new friends would come sit with me in our treehouse. If I pressed my heart to hers again, she told me more of her innermost feelings. After she spoke to me, I noticed a curious little purple pouch close by. It must have been enchanted for if I touched the pouch. I was magically whisked away to a wondrous land filled with winding pathways to explore, and each girl I befriended had a secret path all her own. When I arrived on a path, a ladybug appeared and stayed with me to give me silent guidance. As I patiently traveled along, I found that everything was enchanted. The trees, flowers, and animals, the sun, sky, and stars all had magical properties. The more closely I listened, and the more carefully I explored, the more was revealed to me. Sometimes the ladybug changed color to show me special things, sparkles of light, magical games, enchanted jewels, and more. Some of these puzzles were especially challenging, but I found a book called The Adventure Guide that offered hints when I needed them. I will leave this for you. Most wondrous, however, was the magic each riddle contained. For every time I solved the puzzle, a secret path would appear. A secret path stone would appear. If I touched the stone, a powerful message was revealed to me. Better still, no matter where I wandered, I was never lost, for a tiny yellow butterfly would occasionally flit by to show me the way forward along a path or the way back. Perhaps the most special thing of all was what happened when I returned to the treehouse. Once I found all of my friends' secret path stones and then opened my pouch, all the stones tumbled out and became a beautiful garland necklace. I cannot reveal the secret of the garland, but I will tell you this. Give the necklace to the girl you've been helping, and its magic will be revealed. The friendship box will safely store your stones and garlands in its bottom drawer, even when you leave this special place. Your treasures will be here every time you return. This is all I am able to write. I can only hope my journal survives intact, as it may be many years before anyone finds it. Good luck, friend! And remember, there is magic in all things, and in all things magical possibility. Perhaps we will meet again. I bid farewell with my name, Hannah Rose. And we've got Miko's path, Whitney's path, Dana's path, Min's path, Viva's path, Jesse's path, Darnetta's path. We got a lot of paths here. Hold on one second. I'm going to turn this down just a touch. It's a little loud. Blaring your ass here with some very esoteric noises. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got this. It's nighttime now. Ooh, nighttime. I like these ones the best with all the animal prints. That's pretty sick. What happens if I hit girls only? Oh, I go into a house. Okay. Oh, it changes. I think I like this one. And I like those pillows. All right. Let's check our girl. It's our drawer of girls. Let's start with Miko.
Hi, I'm Miko.
Hi, Miko.
I'm afraid people don't like me because they're jealous of me.
What about you?
Hi, my name's Dana. I'm really bummed because my team just lost the state soccer championship. We're really good. We should have won.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Try being an Astros fan.
Hi, I'm Whitney.
Meaning you should cheat.
My mom's gone, and now birthdays just aren't the same anymore.
I'm sorry.
Hello, I'm Viva. It's almost time for our big dance recital, and I have to go on stage with all these pretty girls. I'm so short and skinny. I'm gonna stick out like a total dork. What am I going to do?
Hi, my name is Darnetta. I've got an older sister, and sometimes I can't stand her because I think my mama likes her more than me.
Hi, my name's Min. Kids tease me all the time and it really bugs me, but I can't get them to stop it.
That's awful. You should beat them up. No, don't do that.
Hi, I'm Jessie. Nobody knows this about me, but it makes me nervous to go places all by myself. And my mom's sending me away to camp.
So it looks like I can choose 3 girls. So I'm going to choose Miko since she's
Hi,
from the
I'm Miko.
whatchamacallit.
I'm afraid people
Go
don't
with
like
Min,
me
'cause I wanna
because
see-
they're jealous of me.
her, and then my
Hi,
third
my
girl's going to
name's
be
Kids
Yo.
tease.
Hello,
Okay.
I'm Viva.
Diva.
It's
Yeah,
almost
let's
time
go.
for our big dance recital.
There they are. They leapt out, and now they're with us for real. The girls are here for real. She should go make better friends on niche internet forums. I agree. Start with Viva. Hey, Viva.
It's not like I'm completely down on myself. I'm pretty smart and have lots of friends and stuff. It's just that I look like a skinny chicken. I mean, I never tell anybody, but it really bugs me.
You're beautiful to me, Viva. You have very pretty features.
Get real. How can I explain? Mom's always been pretty. Of course she doesn't get it. She's trying to be nice and everything. But all the girls in Miss Celeste's dance class are gorgeous. And I'm just not.
I don't know how to tell a girl like you're absolutely normal. This is very normal. Is there something I can press for that? Well, let's go on an adventure. Okay. So the thing about this game is you just point and click, and it's very. There's a lot happening here. I guess. I see. I want to click on that duck. I want duck, but I don't think we can do that. What? It just. No. You don't get to shit out a gem and then just move on. No. Hello? I'm trying to click on the... Okay, it's fine. I'm not failing this game for children. Don't worry about it. I want to know about the gem that got shitted. The gem got shitted and... Okay, fine. I think... Oh, okay, I went back. I like how... This is Myst to me. This is how Myst plays to me. It's just a bunch of stuff and it makes no sense, but... Alright, hello. I like this, dog. Can you give me some wisdom, dog? I got a gem. Oh, butterfly. Yeah. Oh, we're doing the butterfly analogy to let her know that she'll be beautiful or whatever. Okay, I guess that works. I don't know how to help self-esteem issues is the thing. I don't know what to say other than like, sorry, you're cool. Like, I don't know. What's in here?
I love to dance, but I'm barely tall enough to reach the bar. All my life, I've been short and skinny, but it didn't really bother me that much until I started ballet. Everyone knows that dancers are tall and beautiful. My hair's so wild it won't even stay in a bun. Who am I kidding? And with all the gymnastics I do, my leg muscles look like sausages under my tights.
All right, Can we drag this? Oh, you can. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go back and see if I can't drag the... Hey, you do it again. Yeah. Shit that out. It won't let me drag it. I just really feel like there's something I'm missing on this screen. Like, there's something I gotta click on or something. Whoa! Bird, okay, I guess, alright, just don't do anything. Alright. Solve your self-esteem problems, go sniff some stuff. Not cocaine, that's bad for you, you're a child. Anything else on this screen I can click on? I have a feeling this is something.
The worst part is, the other girls always try to be so helpful. Pretty girls can be so clueless sometimes.
Maybe you could get your hair straightened or something, Viva.
I'll show you how to braid your hair if you want.
Yeah, right. As if any of that stuff could make a difference. I need some major plastic surgery and a pair of really tall platform shoes, just for starters.
Girl, no you don't. No you don't. You don't need any of that, but I guess I'm supposed to teach you that. Have you seen the cool gems I have? Did you see the duck taking a shit? Did that help? Did that help anybody? And the flower. I do like how relaxing this game is. Oh, these are doing things.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Green. Red.
Uh-oh.
Green. Red. Blue?
Uh-oh.
Green. Red. Purple?
Uh-oh.
Red. Maybe this.
Uh-oh.
Green. Red. Rainbow?
Uh-oh.
Ugh. Green, red, yellow. Okay. Okay, I got this. Green, red, yellow. Then I think it was blue. Blue. Rainbow? Purple. Okay. Hello? No, orange. And last but not least... And then... Alright, we got a stone, baby! Alright, learning about peacocks. They exist. Now you know. Okay. Yeah. Oh God. Oh, that got me a gem. Cool. I was just messing around.
Just a week ago, Miss Celeste made a surprise announcement.
Girls, we'll be cutting the long Ode to a Rose piece. It's a disaster.
Instead, we'll present a short modern dance.
We didn't even know what she was talking about. Modern dance? We've always just studied ballet. Miss Celeste changed into a bodysuit and started to dance in a whole new way. She twisted and stretched and even did flips. I couldn't believe it. Funny thing is, I didn't have any problem with it, and all the taller girls got all tangled up. Sure, I could do the moves, but I still look like a flamingo.
Yeah, this is all about her personas at this point. I like the modern dance. I like the music that they were dancing to with the modern dance thing, though. I like that. There needs to be more esoteric music. Okay, those gems do look delicious. I would eat them. I would eat those gems. Unfortunately, I would chew on that plastic. You know me, I'm an unrepentant plastic chewer. I am filled with microplastics. It's actually probably pretty bad for me. But there's just, you know. Hey, birds. What up? Birds keep showing up. Anything else I can click on? Oh, okay. There's the bird. Another bird. Third bird. Four. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Wait. I like how inexplicable a lot of this game is. Okay, what does that mean? What was that noise for? Stop it, you're scaring me. Just tell me what's going on. Looking around here. Looking on the flowers didn't seem to do much. Wow, why is it yelling at me? Okay, we're looking. I am now officially pixel hunting. Pixel hunting for the self-esteem improvements. See, that should be clickable. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the flower down. There. Make it easy for me. I'm not good at this. Welcome, Compertian. I am doing okay at this game. I'm doing really well in real life, but game-wise, I am stumped. I'm gonna look at this. Okay, these just give me visions. Oh no, the park ranger's here, run away. No, I do have a permit for pixel hunting. Don't worry. See, I hear that noise, which signifies something. Wait. This. I arrived back here with my gems. Did I solve her problem? Did I solve anything? I didn't find all of her gems, but oh my god, I'm missing 3 of her gems. This is a lot in this game. All right, let's go over to Miko.
I'm a champion chess player. Sounds great, right? Well, sometimes I wish I was just a regular kid. People think I'm lucky because most things come easily to me.
Ugh.
But sometimes being smart can be more trouble than it's worth. My chess team has a big tournament coming up, and I almost don't want to play. Everyone expects me to win, and I probably will.
It is more about exploring and expressing issues. It really isn't about solving. I mean, you're supposed to solve their problems, but for the most part, they just kind of go through them. It's like I said, this is a very interesting idea for an adventure game, and I think it works really well. I just don't have adventure game brain.
People can be very weird about that, I've noticed. On the one hand, they're proud and cheer me on. On the other, they're jealous and say I'm stuck up.
That Miko girl wins every match. When are the other kids gonna get a chance to win?
Oh, that Miko is unbeatable. She'll never let us down.
She gets all the trophies anyway. Why should I even bother to play?
Don't worry, Miko. Just do the best you can and enjoy yourself.
Winning isn't everything, especially if it takes all the fun out of it for you.
So, like, why are the adults putting all this pressure on Miko? Why are the adults the ones who are like, Miko's gotta win. She's gotta win. It's like, is chess like the high school football of this place? That's all I can think of, is that like they don't have high school football, so they're all into academic competition. I got a stone. That was remarkable. No idea what that symbolizes. Whoa, a dog! Dog.
Miko, you've been doing so well with your chess. I'm really proud of you. The principal has picked 5-star students to sit on the stage today during assembly, and you're one of them.
Why are they all
Isn't it
sitting
terrific?
differently?
Oh, great. Now the whole school will hate me, just because I'm good at chess. I mean, I really like chess. It's really fun. I even like winning, though I'm not supposed to. What do people expect me to do?
I feel for her. Yeah, she's like too much pressure from the adults. I got the gem. No idea what that represents. Moving on. Okay, that's a good noise. Bird? Lizard. Lizard. Clicking on the lizards. And I got a stone. What's it say? No clue what that represents. Okay, there's a freak over here. Freak, come out. Freak, come out. I said, oh God, mouse. Rat-like creature. Trying to click on them.
Miko thinks she's such a brain. Don't you hate the way she's always showing off?
Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. So who wants to hang out with her anyway?
No, she doesn't.
If I win, I lose. And if I lose, I win. Sometimes I think I should just quit playing. I'm really not looking forward to the tournament.
Well, okay. I feel for Miko. It is hard when everyone's putting pressure on you and you're just a literal child. I do feel that of course, parents are very unfair. That's all I can think of, right? I guess parents. Sorry, I'm trying to say comprehensive things, but it's difficult when I'm trying to get this freak rat to do my bidding. Do my bidding, freak rat. Whoa, hello. Where am I now? Jen. That's right. Do a backstretch. Okay. Yeah, playing games where you need to use your brain and streaming them makes your brain not work anymore. It's just like, even if it's a baby game for babies. That's why I stream multimedia, because I have to think a lot less when I do it. Okay, we got this. No, we're using our... Whoa. Something else opened up. Okay. Here. Why is there a sound of an unzipping and then a rattle? Never mind. I don't need to know anything anymore. Okay. Why is this game for brain geniuses? They light up depending on how you move your... See, this is why Miko is all like, oh, I feel so bad that I'm so smart. And I'm like, well, could you use your smarts and help me? Okay, we got this. We just need to find the exit. The egg. None of the gems in my pouch match, unfortunately. Okay. If you want to backseat me, I would... It's hot versus cold. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it's hot and cold, and I must be close over... Oh, I'm getting closer. Found it. It was a little pixel... It was pixel hunting. Okay. No. Come back. Come back. Got it. That in there. We finished. There you go, Miko. I have a necklace. Who should I give it to? Miko. Well, Min. What about Min? Oh, I gave it to Miko, apparently. And what happens?
Sari's story. Sari dreamt of dancing the Taruna Jaya, one of the most difficult dances in her village. Her cousin Ayu was admired as a great dancer, and Sari asked her to teach her to dance. Each night they walked to the coconut plantation and practiced. As the weeks passed, Sari's joy grew. The girls shared many happy evenings together until one night Ayu said, "I'm so proud of you. Soon you'll be a better dancer than I am." Deep in her heart, Sari knew Ayu was right. She knew that she was born to dance. That night, as Sari walked home, her Aunt Menputu met her on the path. "Look, that big star has moved and is much dimmer now. It's a new season, and different stars are brighter. It's almost time for the Purapusa festival. You must dance for the village. Sari did not reply. All was quiet but for the palm leaves rustling in the wind. At last she spoke. I am so happy when I'm dancing. I want so badly to dance the Taruna Jaya for the village. In all my life I have never been so good at something. Yet Ayu has been so kind in teaching me, and she is known as a great dancer. If I dance better than she in front of everyone, she will be deeply hurt. But Menputu replied, You must dance. Think of the stars. Each is given its own special place and must shine brightly so we can see it. Ayu has had her chance to shine. It is your turn now. And you, in turn, will need to make way for others when the time comes.
Yeah, this
Sari
does have a
stared at the
Xerox
velvety sky.
vibe to it.
Finally, she said, Will you help me tie my headdress before I dance for the festival, Menputu? Menputu not only tied her headdress for the festival, she made her the finest clothing of purple and gold. Sari danced as never before, her eyes flashing, her hands darting gracefully. The moonlight caught the gold in her clothing, and many villagers claim that Sari shimmered like a brilliant star in the sky above.
Like 256 colors. Yeah, that definitely has HyperCard vibes. All right, I got one
decided
necklace.
I'm going to play in the tournament. Why should I hold back? My true friends want me to be myself. Besides, we're all good at different things. Just wait till our music recital. You'll see what I mean. I may not be the world's greatest pianist, but I love chess. And I'm going to keep playing chess.
All right, we got one necklace. We just need to get the rest of the gems for all these other characters. Don't know if I'm going to do that today, but I do want to see what Min's doing. And what's up?
We moved to America 3 years ago. It was hard to learn English and everything, but after a while, I kind of figured stuff out. I worked so hard to fit in, but my grandma still acts like she's in Vietnam. Every time we go somewhere, people stare at us. Ba Noi, that means grandma in Vietnamese, wears a Vietnamese straw hat and these old-fashioned shoes. It's really embarrassing.
Go, let's solve your problem. All right. Okay, this is gorgeous. Gem. Need to click around and find gem. Oh, moon. Okay, that was an easy gem. Let's go. You get it? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's not your fault. It's not your grandma's fault that people are racist, honestly. I'm sorry you have to do it. And again, no. Cool, we'll find it. I got the gem. That's right. Chin-ups. I guess. I'm not sure what we're teaching Min, but...
The worst is when we go to the mall. Ba Noi makes me wear nice clothes, and even though there are tons of restaurants, she always brings a big thermos of pho along. Pho is this Vietnamese soup with fish balls and fresh herbs. I love pho. But why make me eat it in the mall in front of all my friends? Next day, kids always tease me.
What's that weird fishy stuff you were eating at the mall, Min?
How come you put leaves in your food? Are you some kind of panda bear or something?
How times have changed! We love pho now. America's pho crazy. We eat the shit out of it. You know, that's actually one of my favorite foods. Yeah, how do they hate soup? It's one of the most delicious soups of all time. It's so good. And if you don't feel good, it's like oh my God, I'm sorry. Min, I'm not saying you should beat up your friends. I'm sorry I keep bringing violence into this, but I think your friends need to calm down, and they need to appreciate that you food that's tasty. Like, oh, sorry, it's not sorry that I'm not eating a loaded baked potato or whatever at the mall, or sorry I'm not eating hot dog on a stick. Are you sad I'm not eating hot dog on a stick? Is that why you're all mad at me? I don't know. I'm in the Min defense squad here. All right, if there's a gem here, I genuinely can't find it. Wait, what? Like, I hear something, but it's just this.
The worst is when we go to the mall. Banoy makes me wear nice clothes, and even though there are tons of restaurants, she always brings a big thermos of pho along. Pho's this Vietnamese soup with fish balls and fresh herbs. I love pho, but why make me eat it in the mall in front of all my friends?
Now everyone in the mall eats pho.
Everyone's
eating pho at the mall.
What's that weird fishy stuff you were eating at the mall, Min?
How come you put leaves in your food?
I used to eat hot dog on a
panda
stick.
bear or something?
Anything clickable before I move on. Anything. See, they're making it sound like there's something over here. Like here. Like, I give up. Moving on. Yeah, Grandma should open a pho restaurant. She'd you open a pho restaurant next to a college campus and you got it made. You just dropped it. You didn't even make me do a challenge. That's true. Fire does. Up. Click on over here. Yeah. Yay! Give me the gem. Thank you. You should have pho. Pho's good. It's really good. Pho is delicious. Got my gem. Here. On.
Because she's bent over and only speaks Vietnamese, kids are kind of scared of Banoy.
What?
Ooh, what a spooky old lady. She must be like 100 years old or something.
But Banoy is great, really. Every Saturday, she makes banh tri, my favorite banana cake, and helps me practice for the Vietnamese dance group. You can never tell by looking at her, but she's really wild. We love playing tricks on people. We set up the best surprise for my brother Nguyen's birthday.
Hey, Grandma seems cool, man. Yeah, if I could just tell Min to get friends who are nicer. Heard a duck. Duck? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? What was that? What was that? Come back. Come back. Back. No, no. No, we want... I want the raccoon to come. Yeah, you. What do you represent? Bye. Hater. Can I click on the stars? The moon? Are there any gems even here? Am I just kind of wandering?
I really love Ba Noi, and I'm proud to be Vietnamese. When I'm home, I feel fine. But as soon as I go out, everything's different. I get all embarrassed and kids make fun of me. I didn't even tell anyone at the bake sale that Ba Noi made the banana cake they love so much. I made my brother Nguyen pretend he bought it at the supermarket. How can I be Vietnamese and American at the same time? I don't know what to do.
A heavy girl. I don't have any advice. That's heavy, man. All right. This same thing.
I really love Ba Noi, and I'm proud to be Vietnamese. When I'm home, I feel fine. But as soon as I go out, everything's different. I get all embarrassed and kids make fun of me. I didn't even tell anyone at the bake sale that Ba Noi made the banana cake they love so much.
I want the banana cake back.
I made my brother Nguyen pretend he bought it at the supermarket. How can I be Vietnamese and American at the same time? I don't know what to do.
Looking on the stars since they're twinkling. Okay. Any other stars I need to click on? Maybe the moon? Oh, okay. I got the gem! Do I have them all? 5. I think that should be them, all of them, yeah. Go. It's a necklace! Let's give her the necklace. I said, there we go. You. There you go. I'm with you, Ultra Pancake. I'm just saying.
The Headley Coo.
My grandma made the world's most delicious cake, and my friends were being racist, but I tell them to stop.
For farmers. Though she earned a scant living and lived alone on the outskirts of the village, she was spry and cheery, wanting nothing more of the world. The villagers feared for her, saying, "An old woman like that should not live alone in the forest. Imagine if the Headley Coo should come upon her." Now, everyone knew.
Hey, do you like this goblin?
Coo was a wicked hobgoblin who came out after dark. The Headley Coo changed shape at will, frightening villagers out of their wits. One evening, as she hastened homeward, the old woman came upon a large pot. Now, that would be just the thing for me, if I had anything to put in it. She reached for the pot, when imagine her surprise, she discovered it was brimful of gold coins. The woman sang, "How grand! I'm rich. What luck!" She dragged her treasure pot homeward, but soon the woman grew tired. Stopping to rest, she turned to look at her pot of gold. To her astonishment, 'twasn't a pot of gold at all. 'Twas a lump of iron. Well, Isn't that luck? The pennies from this iron will be a sight more useful, and I should never have slept a wink with all that gold in the house for fear of being robbed. She set off on her way and presently checked her bundle again. Oh my, if it hasn't gone and turned itself into a great stone this time. Oh, now that's a change for the better. I've been searching high and low for something to
Oh,
prop
I don't
me
like it.
door
Looks like her
open with.
eyes are bleeding.
What
Oh my
fine
God.
luck. Arriving home at last, the woman bent to untie the stone from her shawl. All of a sudden, it gave a jump and a squeal and grew as large as a horse. The creature threw out legs and a tail and gave a terrifying bellow. Well, fancy me seeing the Headley Coo all to myself.
Aren't you afraid?
Oh, not I. Oh, 'tis a rare sight you are. Not many folk have the luck I do. Lo and behold, the creature turned into a small man with a pointed cap.
Thank you,
A small
kind lady,
man.
for seeing the best in me.
The woman invited the Headley Coo to supper, and the two talked all night long, becoming fast friends. Oddly enough, from that day forward, she found her cupboard well stocked with goodies. She never said a word to the villagers, and when they warned her about the Headley Coo, she simply smiled to herself and went on her merry way.
Bono wants me to invite some kids over to bake banana cake with us, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Good.
Once they get to know her, they won't be afraid of her, and they'll understand me a little bit better. Maybe then they won't tease me so much. I'm really lucky. I learned a lot from Banoi, especially that no matter what happens, there's always something good in life. It all depends on how you look at it.
Okay. Well, we went through those girls. Who else we got in here? Let's open our drawer. Let's go with, we got 4 girls left, so...
Hi, my name's Dana. Hi, I'm Whitney. Hi, my name is Darnetta. I've got an older sister, and sometimes I can't...
Drawer and start with our new girls.
Everything my sister Peggy does is perfect. Everything I do is a disaster. At least it seems like that's what Mama thinks. Her grades are perfect, her room is perfect, and her hair is never in her eyes.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
this isn't
sure
100%
Peggy's
run.
my
I'm just
mama's
going through each
favorite.
girl's thing to see what I
Peggy
can
probably
do.
stands for Sweet Pea, I'm so proud I'm poppin'. And I'll bet you Darnetta stands for Darnetta, you're definitely a disappointment.
Darnetta, I... Love yourself. I guess my lesson, my advice to all these women or girls or whatever is to love yourself, but... Cool, I turned the water brown. I did pollution. Fix the water. Okay, I'm gonna click on the fish. It's too fast for me. There we go. Ooh, whoop. I found a book. What? Oh, I probably have to... Okay, bird's body. Got it. Lesson, you can help other people. Did you know that? I now know. Moving on. We got a message.
I really mean to study, but I get so busy working on Del Dolfo's death-defying Dragonfly Circus, which will soon astound the world, that I just haven't done that well in school. I've tried to get her to understand that a single D wasn't the worst that could happen. I mean, what's wrong with the D? I've told my mama Darnetta starts with a D.
Well, Darnetta also has 2 A's in it, and I certainly haven't seen any A's on that report card of yours.
Well, shit. We're too busy playing with our toys to be good in school, I guess. Cool bears. Let's put that in the pouch. Oh, worm. Worm. You got worm. You got butterfly. All right, Darnetta, just think about bears and you should be good. Else I can click on.
And when are you gonna clean your room? It looks like a 3-ring circus in there.
Ha! My room is supposed to look like a 3-ring circus. Mom and Peggy never understand that.
Darnetta, it's time you stopped dreaming your life away and got to work on your grades like your older sister.
Not this again. All I ever hear is Peggy, Peggy, Peggy. Perfect Peggy never does a darn thing wrong. I'm just dumb Darnetta, the girl with the dopey dragonflies.
Girls are so down on themselves. I mean, I guess that's the point of the game, but man. Whoa, whoa, hello. Hello, hello. What are you doing here? Come back. Come back. Where you going? Little freak? I wanna touch that. I wanna pet that. Oh, butterfly. A butterfly, okay. Yeah, her problem is that her mom's kind of just too harsh. It's not something I can really... Oh, hello. You freak. Come out. I'm going to keep clicking on you until you come out, buddy. What? What is... Okay, I'm not freaking out. I'm not scared. It has 2 glowing lights. If I click this, I... Do I have all the gems? 1, 4, 5. I do have all the gems, I think. Okay. But I think I can just ignore the nonsense happening. See, they're all dancing, but... Oh, I guess I did need to get another gem. Okay, I needed that gem apparently. Let's go. We solved it. Darnetta, I don't know how to solve your problem, but I made you a necklace out of crystals I found in the forest. So, as always, that should be the solution.
The bears who couldn't get along. Once there were two bears who were born quarreling.
Having some more bad coffee.
It was said by the bear people that the girls had argued even before their birth. Honeycomb believed that Starlight had pushed and shoved so she could be the firstborn. The only time there was any peace was when they were asleep. The village, tired of the noise, called a meeting. The eldest grandmother bear declared that the girls must stop fighting or the family would have to leave. The father bear roared furiously. Their mother cried, "You are sisters. Why can't you get along?" The two bears were so surprised that they stopped arguing. That night, as their parents slept, Starlight said, "No one likes us here. Let's run away." Although Honeycomb was tempted to argue, for once she did not. At lunchtime, Starlight told Honeycomb to catch a fish. "No, I hate you. I want to go home," Starlight pushed her and shouted. "We are lost and hungry, and it's all your fault." They rolled down the side of the mountain until they landed on top of a sleeping coyote. "We are looking for the way home," they said. "Well, there is a secret tunnel hidden in that cave, but I don't think you can find it." Starlight insisted that they were very smart bears. The deeper the two bears went into the cave, the darker it got. Suddenly, the two fell down a long passage. Honeycomb began to cry. "I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. I should have been more careful." "No, it's my fault. I refuse to listen. I'll never argue with you again. If only we could get out of here." The two sisters fell into a deep sleep. In the morning, Honeycomb said, "I dreamt of the great mother bear." "So did I." Behind her, I could see daylight and our village. She told me to use 4 eyes, 4 ears, and 8 legs. What does it mean? Look, the bats. They're coming back to the cave. Over there, I see light. If we work together, we can move the rocks. That is what the great mother bear meant. With one last push, they moved the largest rock aside, vowing never to argue again. The sisters began their journey home.
I don't know
After
what to say.
A good meal,
I'm just
the two
watching
girls
this bear
told the story of their adventure. The
This is
oldest
like the
grandmother
movie
bear
Brother
smiled
Bear,
and
Sister
said,
Bear.
"I think these two bears will be fine, strong leaders of the bear clan." And everyone agreed. The two sisters lived happily, and although they never fought again, they did occasionally politely disagree.
All right, we got the bear knowledge we need.
Deep down, I know Mama loves me just as much as Peggy. I bet if we didn't fight so much, Peggy would even help me with my grades. And I could show Peggy how to have more fun. I know just where we'll start. With Del Doffo's Dynamite Death-Defying Dragonfly Circus.
Okay. Into the box you go, ma'am. Next up, you.
I love soccer. I don't mean to brag or anything, but I'm really good. And our team, the Cyclones, is one of the best in the state. We won 18 out of 20 games this year. It's like we deserve that championship cup.
You do?
If only I'd played better. I mean, I blew it. We all blew it. We really let our coach down.
It happens. You shouldn't be that upset by it, because it's just sport. It's just sport. Again, as an Astros fan, I think she should just cheat. Viable solution. gem. You like tanagrams? All right. Going on here.
Okay, girls, the game's going well. We're way ahead, 4-1, second quarter. We've only got half a game to go. Just keep playing as a team. Do your best and help each other. We can win the championship if you want it bad enough.
Then Leela, who never gets anything right, screwed up a maneuver we'd practiced for days. Coach Lutzy said just to keep trying, but things went from bad to worse. Lakeisha and I were both going for the ball and ran into each other. Lakeisha twisted her ankle and was out of the game. We'd lost our best forward.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have run into your best forward. Usually, that's bad for a team. What do I know? Anything I'm hearing all these terrible noises, but I'm not saying clickable. Click on the wheat. Oh. What? No, what was I doing over here? No, you. Okay, we got this. Okay. No clue what I'm supposed to be doing here. Spinning it. I don't see anything clickable down. That just takes me back. Takes me forward. Okay. Do that, and that lets the wheat out. It's here, and everyone goes wheat crazy, and we're all eating wheat. I have no clue what to do here. You know what? I was going to say, you do not remember? Okay, that's fine. I was going to say backseating is definitely allowed, because I have no clue. What was that? What was that? What? no clue. Moving on. I had no clue. I'm sorry. I'm not going to be able to solve this girl's problem because of the goopy wheat situation. Chat, does anybody know what I'm supposed to do back there? I'm the lizard. I need to click. You know what? Let me try to. I'm clicking and dragging the wheat, and clicking and dragging the wheat does nothing. I'm just gonna keep doing this. That didn't do anything. Yeah, I think that this is I'm crying. What the hell do they want from me? Why do you keep making those noises, my friend? True, it isn't 100% playthrough, so I gotta move on before I goop it up. All right, let's click on this lizard. Lizard. I don't like that meat sound it did. That was really not cool. Lizard. Hey, you went too fast. I am not going back to the meat area. You can't make me. All right, lizard. I'm gonna camp you. I'm camping right here. Setting up a tent and everything. Just come on out. Let me click you. Any second here, buddy. Any second here, bud. Just waiting. Just waiting for you to do your thing. Come on. Come on. Come on, Mr. Lizard. Mr. Lizard Wizard and the Gizzard Nizzard Wizard. So the lizard won't listen to me now. That's pretty cool. Lizard, come on. Lizard. Of course I go back to the meat field. No! I missed the lizard. Oh, God! Every time I click over there, the lizard comes by, and I miss him. Lizard. We live in lizard hell. No, lizard! No, meat field! I just want to click on the lizard. I just want to click on the lizard. Is that too much? Is that a crime in this world of ours? Oh my God! Every time I move my mouse away, the lizard runs. You're never solving your problem. Moving on. Okay, this ought to be normal. These are normal. Flowers are normal. What over here? Am I supposed to do change color. Oh, okay. I guess. There we go.
By the last quarter of the game, we were all feeling the pressure. The game was tied 4-4, and things weren't going so well.
Why'd you have to do that? I'd still be playing if it weren't for your mistake.
Why didn't you look out when I'm passing you the ball? You've missed every pass.
I can't help it. I have a stomach ache.
Why are you making that girl play with a stomach ache? Okay, chat, you know what? I'm going to try your solution, and I'm going to see if this works. Okay. This way? Something happened. You hear that noise? Something's going on. You know, I'm moving my mouse to mimic the weather vane, and unfortunately... Yeah, the wind changed. Here. I want to solve this puzzle because I have to... I twirled, just like the wind did. I'm winding over here. I'm winding. No, we're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. We're out. Hi, Hexagon Witch. I hate the meat palace. Okay. Win the game, we have to win the game. Got it.
When I got home, even my little brother Richie, who's usually a brat, was nice to me.
It's only a game, dear. There will be other games.
I know,
coffee
Dad.
bad.
That's what you always say, but it doesn't help. This was our one shot at the championship.
Sweetie, you had a great season, and most of your teammates will be back next year. You'll have another chance to prove how good you are.
I know, Mom, but it doesn't help how I feel right now. We wanted the championship this year.
Come here, honey. Let me give you a hug.
Thanks, Dad, but I don't feel like a hug.
Okay. I know I keep going back to the meat field to try to solve it, but I just have to know. Okay. So you have to move the cursor to the right and then do the same for the other direction. We're here. To the right. To the right. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Every time I get an instruction, I do it wrong. It's very interesting. I went left. I'm crying. This children's game has got my brain in a vice. Yeah, it's like the... Oh, it was getting meaty and glorpy for a second. Oh. No, I'm sorry. Every time I try, I think I can do it, and I fail. I think I should take a lesson here. Okay, what's over here? Left, right, and up. Have to point to the weather vane in a direction until seeds fly out of the wheat. Oh my god. Who is making that rattlesnake noise in this field of things? Bird, come. Stop it. We are not in a Western. Stop it. No. How can I not click on you, bird? Hey, Scarlet Swordfish, my brain hurts. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I'm glad that someone left a comment saying they also couldn't get past the wheat. What? Why are you making that noise at me? What do you symbolize? Is it you symbolizing the girl's brain? Are you symbolizing my futility at trying to solve this puzzle? What is that noise for? Deep apologies to my neighbors having to hear me freak the fuck out at What does that mean? Bird, why? Okay, I guess I'm just moving on. What? What? Why did you all change? Why did you all move? I did! Why? Too slow. Too slow. Slow. Okay, where's the lizard? I got one. I just need to get the moon. Come on, moon. Moon. The heart's over here. Stars. Come on, star. Sun's over here. Too slow. Hold on. Got it. It's that again. You already got that stone. Whatever. Did I get enough stones for a necklace? Let's see. I did not get enough stones for a necklace. Sorry, your problem still stands. Let's talk to the next girl and see what we can help her with. Hopefully we don't run into any wheat fields.
Mom always made birthdays special. And they'll never be the same now that she and Dad are divorced. Especially now that Sheila's come along. She's my father's new friend, and she's got it into her bubble brain to throw a birthday party for me. Josh, my brother, told me about the party she's planning. I couldn't believe it. Who does she think she is butting into my life? I get this sick, kind of queasy feeling just thinking about the party she's planned. I've got to get out of this somehow. Maybe mumps can save me, or a sudden case of measles. Maybe I'll run away. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Meow.
If Sheila gives me a party, then all my friends will think she's going to be my new mom.
That's a good girl. Take a big old breath.
I don't know what Dad sees in her. She's not at all like my mom. Last week when we went shopping for my cousin Rachel's bat mitzvah present, Sheila bought me some pink barrettes dripping with gum. Now, do I look like the kind of girl who'd wear something like that? She doesn't have a clue what I like.
Wait, coconut? Coconut. Coconut? Or coconut? All right, over here we've got Bird. Bird, tell me your wisdom. You.
Worst of all, Sheila will probably want to use the birthday box. That's a special box my mom made. She decorated it herself and put all the things we only use on birthdays inside. Like the tablecloth, the napkins she embroidered, and the silver candle holders that she used every year on our cakes. Why can't Sheila understand that these things have special memories just for me and my mom?
Sorry about your divorce, but yeah, I'm with Chat. You get double birthdays this way. Hey, Bird. Any other birds want to come out and holler? Me? I don't think this is a puzzle. I think I can move on here, but I'm so worried about losing another puzzle. There we go. All right, just release a bunch of sparkles from your brain. Got it.
I wish things could be like they used to be when Mom and Dad were together. Mom is so soft and fun to cuddle with. She makes up goofy songs and sings them while we play in the baseball park. She tucks me into bed when I'm at her house and always says, "Don't let the bed bugs bite." Sheila should just forget about worming her way into my life.
Worm mom.
She may want to be my mom, but she's not. I can't get in!
Got this. I got this. See? I got it. See ya, Shax. Thanks for helping me solve these problems. I'm just astonished at this birthday box concept, which is something I've never heard of in my life. Ah! Gay zebras! Just out of the blue. What do you want me to do with them? Yeah, I'd love to do something, but... Huh. Should I be doing something? Noises are occurring. And I click over here, the zebras get gay. But... And there's a creature. There's a creature. Is a creature. I wish there was a button you could click that would just give you a hint and just also tell you exactly what it's supposed to be. You're saying click on the rocks, but I have pixel hunted over every single rock and I am not finding a single thing. Oh. I went back. See, I can make the zebras appear over and over, but... Yeah, I don't know why she hates the stepmom. Stepmom seems fine. She doesn't seem evil at all. Hello? Thank you, Tralala Radio Network, for the raid. I appreciate it.
To visualize it.
You're saying I have to find a specific point, but it's not working out. The zebras just keep appearing and reappearing, so I'm gonna move on. Wait, can I move on? Zebra, stop it! I need to move on! Zebras, I'm doing something! Hey, God, zebras. Stone. Thank you. The Stone of Courage, I assume that is. moving on. Stone. Self-love, baby. Yeah, it was a quick time event. How many stones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stones, so I definitely don't have them all. Let me try one more time with these gay zebras. Again, if anyone knows the solution to the gay zebras, let me know, because I can't use a gun on zebras. I'm too young to own a gun. This is a Purple Moon game. Yeah, they did the Rocket games, and then they also did the Secret Paths games, which are more esoteric, kind of surreal point-and-click adventure games. I know I'm like 65 years old. I should know this. Clicking, I'm dragging the zebras. They're making noises at me. I don't know what to do with the zebras. See, you'd think it'd be up here, like you'd have to follow the rainbow's path. But there's nothing. I want them to be delicious zebra cakes. Okay, well, I'm moving on. All right. Oh, I do have a necklace. Okay, I guess I was just making problems for myself. I could give her the necklace, but I'm sorry. We're never going to solve your problem. There you go.
An old couple, Tatiana and Alexander, had wanted a child for a very long time. Sadly, they'd never
I finished
had
my
one.
bad coffee, by the way.
The couple lived next to a beautiful forest.
Quite putrid.
And one day, to cheer themselves up, they decided to go on a picnic. This would be a very special picnic because
the zebras literally meant nothing. I'm so
Even
upset.
though it was cold and
I'm
the
having
ground
something
was
that doesn't
covered
taste
with
bad
snow,
now.
It was a glorious day. The sky was bright blue, and the birds were singing. The couple
wash the taste
decided
of that
to
out of my
make
mouth.
a snow child. They knelt together in the snow, gathering a big ball for the head and smaller ones for hands and feet, with tiny little pieces for ears. Soon they had a beautiful snow child whom they pretended was their daughter. She was lovely. Tatiana leaned over, gave her a kiss, and said,
Yeah, I don't know
"Here,
why
my
this isn't
little
showing
one,
up in colors.
put on my
it might be something
babushka
to do
to
with the
keep
color
you
depth I have
warm."
the computer
Then,
on.
with another hug and cuddle from each, they said goodnight and went back to their cottage at the edge of the forest. Later that evening, there was a knock on the door. It was their snow daughter. They named her Snegurochka, Snow Maiden, and welcomed her into their family. All winter they had a wonderful time together and had many special picnics in the snow. One day, when the snow had almost disappeared, Snegurochka said, "I remember where I come from and must return. But even though I won't be here, I will always love you. We will miss you, but we will always love you too, replied her parents. Tatiana and Alexander were very sad to lose their precious daughter. Snegorochka made our lives so special and every day a happy day, Tatiana said. We must find some way to cheer ourselves up. So they drifted sadly around their newly silent home, trying to find a way out of their sadness. Soon they found a beautiful box. Snegorochka must have left this for us, Tatiana exclaimed. When they looked inside the box, they saw it was filled with memories. The couple rejoiced, saying, Snegorochka will be with us forever.
I guess I'm really lucky. I have a wonderful mom and dad, even if they're not together. And Sheila's just trying to be nice. I don't have to be so hard on her. Oh, I'm going to tell Dad how I feel and ask him to explain to Sheila that the birthday box is special to Mom and me.
Yeah, that's the normal solution, is just to talk to your parents and be like, hey. Usually, most parents will be cool about it. All right, we have only one more girl to go. Hold on, I gotta go through the girl selection process. Yeah, the way she talks about her mom is like she's dead, and she's not dead.
Hi, I'm Jessie.
Hey, Jessie. What up?
I can't believe it. Doesn't she understand how hard it will be on me? How can I go to camp and survive? I found out about it when I came home from school last week. And my mom said she had a surprise for me. The last time she had a surprise for me, it was a sweatshirt with a teddy bear on it. So I wasn't too excited.
Okay. Let's go. That was not much of anything. Being jump scaring myself, I guess. Ugh.
2 weeks at camp? I'll never make it. For one thing, I'll have to sleep away from home in the woods. Who knows what's out there, right? Wolves, coyotes, spiders, and probably snakes and bats, too.
She wanted a fidget spinner on her sweatshirt, not a teddy bear.
The woods are so creepy
Or maybe
at
like
night.
a PS5.
I just know I'm done for. Even if I make it through the night, I'll have to join in all those camp activities, like horseback riding. Maybe at least I'll get to do something I'm good at, like playing tennis or volleyball. But then there'll be stuff like canoeing and swimming. I'm so scared of the water. I can't even dog paddle.
Well, I don't think they're going to throw you in to let you die. Maybe they will. Yeah, I've never been to camp as a child. It's nothing I think I would enjoy. Oh, not again. No. Fast forward.
2 weeks at camp? I'll never make it.
Okay, what else can I click on? Anything? Moving on. Ah! Sorry. Its motions frightened me. Okay. This just looks like photographs of an actual forest. Eat. 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 I'm that rabbit. I'm scared shitless. Ah! I'm sorry that I'm... See, I'm like this girl in this story because I'm very easily startled. Yeah, building a fire. Can I climb up here? Okay, there's gotta be something here. Yeah, there's some more. I like this girl's story. This is pretty easy so far. That's right, at camp you can learn about bugs. They'll even bite you. On.
What's in the flowers blooming up out of the ground? What's in the flowers blooming up out of the ground?
They'll all be on the same level.
What's in the flowers blooming up? What's in the flowers blooming? What's in the flowers blooming?
Oh, I see. You have to put them in position so they'll make the correct noises.
What's in the flowers blooming up out of the ground? What's in the snowmill?
No? Okay, that's a noise.
What's in the flowers blooming up out of the ground?
Okay, I moved blue up. This is so bizarre. Yeah, I don't know why they're making these horrible noises at me. Like, because it makes the correct noise at, like, here. Yeah, they make the same sound. Yeah, I don't know what to do from here, is the thing. I got him on the... Make it match the same sound. What? They're both laughing. I got them to both laugh. Does every single one need to make the same sound?
What's in the flower blooming up out of the ground? What's in snow melt?
I don't know either. Wait, I think they all have to laugh. Okay, I think I can do this.
What's in the flower blooming? What's in the flower blooming up? What's in the flower blooming up? What's...
I did it! I did it! I got them all to laugh. Thank you so much, chat, for the help, actually. I would not have figured that out. Thank you, chat. Thank you, Kaboom. Thank you, everyone. Oh, my God. Oh, I feel like a genius now.
The worst part is, I don't know a single kid at camp. Everybody else has been going for years, and they're all friends already. They'll tell stories about how great it was last year, and I'll just sit there. I know nobody's gonna talk to me, and I won't have a single friend. 2 whole weeks away from home. It's gonna be horrible. How am I gonna get out of this?
Lady, you are not getting out of this. Sorry. Okie dokie. Oh, that was easy. Did I get them all? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be them all, hopefully. Okay, let's solve her problem.
The Fearful Rabbit. Long ago, there lived a young rabbit who loved to sleep in the cool shade of the mango trees. One day, when the air was filled with the scent of ripe mangoes, Rabbit curled up under her favorite tree to take a nap.
Mangoes are delicious, by the
Monkey,
way.
who was hiding in the tree,
You don't need me to tell you that,
waited
though.
for Rabbit to fall asleep. Then she shook the tree with all her might. Mangoes rained down, and the earth trembled as they fell. "The earth is breaking apart," Rabbit cried, and began to run. "The earth is breaking!" Seeing her fright, another rabbit began to run. Then a third and a fourth began to flee. They ran through the forest, the meadows, and the deep, dark jungles. Squirrels joined them, then elks, monkeys, buffaloes, rhinoceros, and tigers. Even the elephants ran with fright.
He's creating a mass panic.
But among those living in the jungle was a wise lion who knew everything that took place in the world. "Who saw the earth breaking apart?" the lion asked. "The elephants saw it," said the tigers. "No, the rhinoceros saw it," cried the elephants. "No, it was the buffalo who saw it." And so it went, until at last Rabbit spoke up. "It was I who heard the earth breaking apart." Lion asked Rabbit to show her the spot where she heard the ground breaking. Shaking with fear, Rabbit led her to the mango tree. There was Monkey, eating all the mangoes which had fallen from the tree. "Oh my," cried the rabbit. "It seems I have let my fears run away with me. I panicked without thinking." And although Rabbit was quite angry at Monkey, she did not refuse when Monkey invited her to join in feasting upon the juicy mangoes.
Moral of the story, eat mango.
I bet camp won't be so bad if I stay brave about it. I might have some neat adventures I can tell my mom about. I just gotta get past being afraid. I'm going to make new friends this summer, and maybe I'll even learn to swim.
All right, and with that, let's see how many girls' problems we solved. We solved... wrong drawer. Got to get the other girl drawer. It looks like we solved everyone's problem except these two. I want to figure out how to do it eventually, but I think we did pretty good for my first playthrough of this game. So let's go and quit. Yes. So that was Secret Pass in the Forest, a esoteric game about girls' problems. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I had fun with that. I complained about some of the puzzles, but I'm going to do that with any of these types of games. Yeah, I like this. Danielle Berry, really? Anyways, high recommendations, especially if you can figure it out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing the other Secret Paths game. I think it's Secret Paths in the Ocean or something. Secret Paths to the Sea, I think. Yeah, I think that's the next one. So I'll be doing that probably next month. I'll do a run through of the next Secret Paths game. But yeah, that's Secret Paths in the Forest. Good stuff. I was really chill. I liked it. Then again, I'm a sucker for anything with a lot of nature noises. What can I say? I don't know if I like the squish sound. I don't know what to do with the meat wheat. I think that definitely put a damper on it. But other than that, that was pretty good. Let's shut down. Let's go. But, folks, I have more in store. Did you know I have another Dotto video for you? Yes. When I come back, we will be watching Dotto Presents Cruising the Internet. So we will cruise the net with Dotto in a very special edition. So look forward to that after I come back from break here. In the meantime, I think we'll be playing the last of that Pontiac Bonneville promo tape that you got with your car. Yeah, I think we're going to finish that off during the intermission. So enjoy that, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Another outstanding feature of your SSE is the Twilight Sentinel lighting system. The control wheel for this system is located to the left of the headlight switch on the dashboard. The system serves two functions. The first is to control your headlights automatically. When the Twilight Sentinel control is on and the headlight switch is off, the system will turn on your lights automatically in response to the outside light sensor. The light sensor is located near the defrost vent on the passenger side. Be sure you don't place objects over the sensor. It will affect the performance of the system.
To light the way to your destination in areas where lighting may not be available or accessible, the second feature of the Twilight Sentinel is a headlight off delay. Your lights will remain on after the ignition is off for a preset time from 5 seconds, with the control knob rotated toward the bottom, to 3 minutes with the control knob rotated to the full up position.
To allow you to lock or unlock all doors and the gas cap cover from either of the front doors, Your SSE is equipped with key-activated power door locks. The adjustment controls for your power exterior tinted rearview mirrors are on the driver's side door trim panel. The 4-way button gives you full adjustment control with a sliding switch to select either the driver or passenger side mirror. The turn signal lever on the steering column serves a number of functions. In addition to signaling turns, the multifunction lever has cruise control with the tap-up and tap-down feature, offering 1 mile increases or decreases in your driving speed. The lever also controls the windshield and headlamp washer systems. The headlamp washers will spray a high-pressure pulse of solvent for 1 second when the windshield washers are operated with the headlamps on. There is a delay built into the system to save solvent during the repeated windshield washer operations. The controlled cycle wiper feature allows you to adjust the sweep of the wipers up to a 16-second delay. Always remember to keep the washer fluid reservoirs filled. They're clearly marked in the engine compartment. The flash to pass feature will be engaged by pulling the turn signal lever toward you. The flash to pass will work if your headlights are illuminated or not. To ease your entry and exit from the vehicle, the tilt feature of your steering wheel is controlled by the short lever behind your multifunction turn signal lever.
Now that you're familiar with some of the basic operational controls of your new SSE, you probably have noticed some unfamiliar controls in your steering wheel. In addition to the horn, the center of the steering wheel is equipped with the innovative GM Delco redundant radio controls for the operation of your AM/FM cassette stereo. Most of the buttons are self-explanatory, like AM/FM band selection, volume control, tune-up and tune-down buttons, front or rear speaker faders, seek, which will move to the next available station, scanning, which will sample all available stations for a few seconds. Depressing the button again will lock that station in. And preset, for tuning your selected stations. 2 buttons that may be unfamiliar are the RCL, recall, and mute buttons. The RCL recall button will display the time or selected station on your radio. The mute button will stop all sound or resume sound if you press it again.
In the center of the dash are the controls for your AM/FM stereo cassette sound system. Your SSE is equipped with additional acoustical insulation, providing an excellent environment for your stereo listening pleasure. Remember to depress the orange Power On button near the graphic display of your stereo. You can then control the sound system from your remote buttons on the steering wheel or from the center console receiver. The sound system graphic display provides you with information about the time, station frequency, AM or FM stereo signals, scan data, volume, and speaker balance. You can pre-select up to 5 AM and 5 FM stations.
Also, for your listening pleasure, the stereo system includes a 5-band graphic equalizer for fine sound adjustments. The 60 and 250 slider bars control bass. The 1K slider bar controls mid-range frequencies, and the 3.5K and 10K bars control treble. The auto-reverse stereo cassette player has fast-forward and reverse controls, a tape bias setting button, and music seek and repeat buttons. Your stereo is equipped with an exclusive anti-theft system called Delco Lock. To fully understand this system, and for tips on maintaining your stereo, be sure to look over this information in the owner's manual, page 2C-27. An important thing to remember when visiting a car wash is to turn the radio off to retract the power antenna.
Your 1988 SSE has a number of new visual displays. After inserting the ignition key and starting the engine, take a look at your instrumentation display. On the far left, you will see your electronic compass. There are 2 buttons, Mode and Set, which are for calibration purposes only. The factory presets the compass. Unless the compass displays the word Calibrate, or you want to fine-tune the compass for your area, you can leave these buttons alone. If the word calibrate is showing, see your owner's manual, beginning on page 2C-9 for the procedures to reset your compass. Next to the compass are the analog gauges for voltage, engine temperature, and oil pressure. Next to these gauges are the speedometer and tachometer displays, fuel gauge, your trip odometer, and reset button. Under the speedometer are telltale lights for temperature, oil, and generator. Looking toward the right of the display are other telltale lights for service engine, brakes, anti-lock, and seat belts. On the far right is the DIC, Driver Information Center display. The Driver Information Center is an electronic multifunction information system which is designed to graphically display the function monitor, lamp checks, door or trunk security, and service reminders. Detailed information on the operation, adjustment, and interpretation of information from your DIC display is in your owner's manual, page 2C-6.
Your 1988 Bonneville SSE is equipped with electronic climate control, rear window defogger, and heated and tinted exterior rearview mirrors for your comfort and convenience. Depressing the Auto button will maintain your pre-selected comfort level through a wide range of weather conditions. You set the desired temperature with the Temp button, and you can override the automatic fan speed with the Fan button to the right of the visual climate control display. Additional controls for the electronic climate control include an exterior temperature button and a Fahrenheit Celsius selection button, which will show up on the climate control graphic display. To engage your rear window defogger and heated exterior rear view mirrors, press the button in the center of the climate control panel directly under the visual display center. This system will automatically disengage after approximately 10 minutes. If you drive in colder climates, to increase your fuel economy, depressing the Econ button will disengage the air conditioner compressor and continue to regulate your set temperature using outside air. Once you set the temperature, you may never have to readjust your electronic climate control again.
Your 1988 Pontiac Bonneville SSE has many special features and options. In your glove box, you will find the electric trunk release button. Another special feature of your SSE is the electronic ride control. To give you a clean, smooth ride, your vehicle has an air compressor, which automatically adjusts the trim height of the suspension system when weight or passengers are added to or leave the vehicle. To provide you with a convenient air source for inflating such items as tires, play balls, or other inflatable objects, the compressor system has an accessory inflator access located in the trunk. Also located in the trunk of your vehicle is a touring accessory package. This kit includes a first aid kit, valves and connector hoses for your accessory inflator, and many other items which will assist you in an emergency situation. If your vehicle is equipped with the optional Power Glass sunroof with sunshade, the control switch for opening the sunroof is located on the overhead console above the interior rear view mirror right in front of the fog lamp switch.
If your vehicle is equipped with the optional theft deterrent system, to arm the system, close all the windows and remove the ignition key. While exiting the vehicle, press the power door lock button with the door open. The theft deterrent system will now be armed. To lock your SSE without arming the system, close the doors and lock them with the key. If you remain in the vehicle, pressing the power door lock button with the door closed will not arm the system. If the alarm is tripped, your horn will blow, and the lights will flash about 50 times a minute for 3 to 7 minutes. The car cannot be started. Finally, the alarm will shut down to preserve the battery. To stop the alarm once it has been tripped, just unlock one of the doors with the key and the system will be disengaged.
An integral part of your new SSE is the warranty, covering the complete vehicle. All operational systems are fully covered under the GM Protection Plan for 36 months or 36,000 miles, except the tires, which are covered by the tire manufacturer's warranty. The warranty is applicable under normal driving conditions. The powertrain of your 1988 Bonneville SSE is protected up to 6 years or 60,000 miles. Corrosion and rust-through protection is covered up to 6 years or 100,000 miles. Be sure to read the publication titled 1988 Warranty and Owner Assistance Information for specific details.
To protect and preserve your investment in a quality automobile, special attention should be paid to the information supplied in the Appearance and Care section of the Owner's Manual and the warranty and maintenance brochures. Congratulations! You are now a proud owner of a true luxury touring sedan, the 1988 Pontiac Bonneville SSE.
I'm back. That was the Pontiac Bonneville SSE features. I'm glad y'all liked that. I know I had a lot of, it was just a lot of cool. I mostly put it on because of all the cool audio cues it had and all of the, what do they call them? All the production music and the licensed music was really good in that one. All right. I moved my cup with the awful coffee in it because I finished the awful coffee. Reminder, I drank this and it was bad. Don't. You think you're like, that's perfect, that's heaven. It's the opposite of heaven. It is, if you drink this, then you immediately go to hell. Unfortunately. All right, now with that out of the way, let's go on to our next our final feature of the day. Folks, we've got a special edition of Cruisin' the Internet here. Fix that. Title text. Too tall. Reduce. It's too small. No, too big. No. You. Small text. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. Folks, it's time to cruise the internet. The problem with the pumpkin spice drink was that it had... Oh, hold on. It's got an original theme. Nothing could be finer than to be an onliner. Okay, this intro I'm definitely adding to my lips. Yeah. Reach out and touch someone, making my cyber run under a mosaic sun. Under a mosaic sun. Oh, he's still in his basement. Hi. Free him.
I'm Steve Dotto, and welcome to this special installment of Cruisin' the Internet. There can be absolutely no doubt about the growing popularity of the Internet. Thousands of people from all walks of life are coming online every month, every week, every day. The rush to cyberspace is shot right past the rush to outer space. It's ironic that the question we most get from you, our beloved viewers, are not so much what to do on the Internet, but rather how to take the first steps. How to get online, how to configure your software, how to take those first faltering electronic steps into the cyber frontier. That's what this show's all about, the step-by-step nuts and bolts of how to get online. Let's quickly review the basics of what the Internet is and how we get up and running on it. The Internet is really a growing association of computers, networks, servers, and databases.
The Laserdisc appears to be gone, unfortunately.
Sharing data through the use of some common communication and data protocols. Now, this makes sure that all the parts of the system can recognize and access data from all the other parts of the system. The most common tasks we do on the net are search for things, browse through all kinds of files, some practical, some whimsical, some offensive, some enlightening. We can download files to our own computer and peruse them at our leisure. And of course, We can communicate with others with email. Even now I can hear you cry, Steve, I'm sold! How can I connect up to this wonderful global treasure chest of information? Well, it's really quite simple. At our end, we need 5 things. A computer and a modem. My modem's inside my computer. The modem lets your computer talk to your telephone. That's how you get on the internet, over your telephone. We also need some access and client software and an internet account. On the internet side, we need to have an access provider. This is an internet site which provides us access to the rest of the internet. Some businesses provide this service to their employees, as do universities. But for our purpose, we're looking for personal access. We need to find a commercial internet access provider, or IAP. Don't you just love acronyms? Well, get used to them. The internet lingo has quite a few.
Was that before, like,
you can
ISP?
Find the service providers in your area
always
through
remembered
several
it being
sources,
ISP.
like newspapers, books, and computer magazines. Several even include the client and access software. Now, we found this point-and-click internet kit to be an excellent way of choosing a provider and getting online. It includes all the software and information we need to get online. Once we choose a provider, we need to set up an account on their system. Now, a lot of our viewers bog down here telling us they have some problems setting up their internet account. Well, depending on your service provider that you've chosen, there are several different ways to set up accounts on their systems. Why isn't everything simple and standardized?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why don't all screws just have flat-headed slots? Then we don't only need one type of screwdriver. Why can't there just be one way to set up an account on the internet? Well, there isn't. Tough darts. Deal with it. But don't despair. We're going to walk through the basic setting up an account scenario for you. I'm going to install my point-and-click internet software now, and then open my account to access the internet, all in about, 5 minutes, from the musty comfort of my own basement. On this disk is a README file, and it contains the names and numbers of many internet service providers. So, I'll just double-click here
smells
on
musty. What do you think of that?
File, and have a peek. Now, I'm simply going to look through the providers listed in my area. I'll call some of them up on the phone and ask a few questions to determine which one I want to open an account with. It's sort of like picking a bank. Most of the services and charges are similar, but there are nickel and dime differences that can add up, so it pays to shop around. Now, installing the internet software is a snap when you have a kit like this. Here we go, step by step. First, double-click on where it says Install Me. That Install Me name, it's a dead giveaway, don't you think? Next, you click on Continue. At this point, some additional information like licensing,
this is so step by step.
details,
I love
and that sort of stuff pops up. And here I click on Continue. Then it asks me an interesting question. It asks me if I want to install it. Well, yeah, okay, so I'll install it. Then the last thing it asks me is, where do I want it installed? Right here on my hard drive is just fine, thank you. Whew, boy, oh boy, that was exhausting. I think I need a coffee or something with ginseng in it. But before I do that, I think I'll call up my
Remember when
internet
everyone
access
was drinking
provider and
ginseng?
sign up so I can find out how to configure the software and get on the net. One thing I have to do, though, before I sign up with an internet access provider is decide what my account name will be. This is my email address, so I have to come up with something to identify the account as mine. Something exotic, like my name. Some people don't want to be easily reached or identified, so they may select a name that suits their secret and obscure purposes. Now, in selecting your internet email address, you'll get your first taste of the history of the internet. Oh, lucky you. You see, the internet originated on computer systems that were in many ways very primitive. One of the legacies these systems have left is the way we name accounts. The internet doesn't allow for capitalized letters or spaces between words in an account name, so Steve space Dotto won't work. So instead I chose S. Dotto. Pretty snappy, huh?
It's Dotto.
Just call up the internet service provider now. Oh, it's ringing. There.
Well, really? You got to call him?
Hello. Internet service. Can I help you?
Hello. I would like to open an internet account on your system.
Oh, great. Just a second here, and we'll have you up and running in no time at all.
All right.
I'm cruising the internet.
Your internet access provider should provide you with some or all of the following addresses and information.
Worship at the modem shrine, on the road at the speed of light. Email, free mail, out of sight. Nothing can be.
Thanks for your help. I'll call you if I have any problems. Yep. Bye now. Now I have all the information I need to configure my Access software.
You've got...
There
okay,
are two different
you
types
go.
of tools we'll be using today, Access and Client tools. Access software is the underlying software that allows our computer to communicate with the Internet. Mac TCP and PPP is our Access software. It opens a data link to our service provider. Once this link is open, we can then use our client tools to do things like send and receive email, download files, or search for information. Now, in order to configure this software, I need to open Mac TCP from my control panel. First, I select PPP in this window. This tells the Mac that I want to use a PPP or point-to-point protocol connection. Now, you notice that my system also has an Ethernet option here. That's because I have a direct network connection from my basement here. Are you jealous? But for this case, I'm going to use the PPP or dial-up access. Now I click on More, and then I select Manual. This allows me to change the settings in this file. Now I type in the gateway address that I've been given from my internet service provider. Then I click on Domain, and I type in the domain name. And then I move over to the IP address, and I type in the IP address that they've given me. And I choose, in this particular case, a Class C device. Go back to Server, click OK. Oops, I forgot one thing.
I forget.
I have to click on Default. If I don't click on Default, and it doesn't work, it would only be my fault, and not anybody else's. Oh, that's funny. Okay, then I click and close it. Now, the Macintosh needs to be restarted in order for these changes to take effect. The good thing on news about all this stuff is that although it seems a little complicated at this point, it'll become much, much easier in the future. Now we need to configure and open our config PPP file to set up our connection. So I'm going to double-click on the pointed-click Internet folder and open PPP, the config PPP file. I double-click on it to open it, and this is the actual control panel that we'll use to open our internet connection. But we have to tell config PPP what number to dial and what our password is, those sorts of things. So to do that, we'll create a new config PPP file, and it asks for the server name, and mine is called Whimsy.
I'm sick of him saying P.
Okay, and then I can configure it by clicking on the config file. The first thing is port speed we set. This is our modem access speed. With modern modems, you really want to set it at the very top speed that's allowed, and the modem will automatically configure to the maximum speed it can. Now, with my particular modem that I have in this computer, I'm going to choose CTS and RTS. If you've got a 14.4 modem, you can probably feel that this is probably going to work for you. Check with your internet service provider if you're not sure. Then I have to dial in the phone number, and I'm going to do that here. And that does it for the phone number. Next comes the modem initialization string. That's what actually configures our modem. And if you're not sure what it is, you can always just leave that blank. Next comes authentication. Now, this is where we put in our email name.
Mm-hmm.
And
your password, Dotto.
Shh, our password. Don't tell anyone it.
That is not a secure password. Too short.
And we're done. And now, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to go online. Here in my config PPP, I click on the open, and all the preparation we've done now comes into play as our modem opens our internet connection. It's establishing. It's authenticating, and we're in. So now what? We're online, but what to do? What to do? Well, our in-depth
look up
Dotto
anime
demographics
information.
show us that generally,
that's what I did.
The first thing people like to do on the net is send and receive email. And the most popular program for doing that is called Eudora. Don't ask me why.
Eudora.
Let's set up Eudora and send our first message. When we open Eudora, in the first place we need to go is under the special menu.
Yeah,
and
Anapike.
choose
Go to the
settings.
Anapike.
Here we find the personal information we need for Eudora to handle our email. The POP account stands for Post Office Protocol. This is where you type in your email address. Next is where you put in your real name, so that if you're sending mail to people, they know it's really from you.
No, don't reveal it. Also, S.O at Whimsy.
Next, we choose hosts. And here, under the SMTP server, I put in the name that my internet service provider told me was their mail server.
Mail. At Whimsy.
And I say, okay. Now you're ready for your first email message. And I've actually got a little favor to ask of you. I kind of feel like we're already friends. I mean, I have helped you with your PPP after all, and that's just not the sort of thing a stranger does.
That's true.
So I would really appreciate it if you'd send me your first message. Nothing too fancy, mind you, but I am curious as to why you decided to get on the net and what you hope to do on the net. To send me, or anyone, a message, you choose New Message under the Message menu. Now, the top of this message, or header, contains all of the administrative information that this email needs to get to the recipient. I type to, and that's where we put the person who we're sending it to. And I'll send this to my producer asking for a raise, to Jeff G. at whimsy.com. And then
give
you
Steve a
notice
raise.
That the from is already filled in with my email address. You can add a subject, raise, because this is pretty darn hard work. I think I deserve one, don't you? Then you can also carbon copy or blind carbon copy it. Plus, you can attach documents to the message. So I'm going to write my message here. I need more money. And then I'll sign it with Steve. There we go. In order to send this message, all I have to do is click on send. And off it goes, sending a message. Easier than licking a stamp, I can tell you that much. I guess the most difficult thing is remembering all the addresses you'll need. And Eudora helps us there. You can save the addresses in the nickname section here under the window menu. In order to create a nickname to remember the address, I just click on New, and here I'll type in the address. This is one that you might want to do along with me because this is my email address. If you want to call it S.O as the name, then you want to type in my email address. Because remember, you're sending your first message to me. So it's SDOTTO, and then you use the @ whimsy.com. That's my email address. Now it's saved. And if I'm creating a new message, I just have to click the To button down here at the bottom, and all of the addressing is done for me. Now, and there are other cases where we're responding to someone else's mail who sent email to you. And you can really simplify this addressing procedure by simply choosing the Reply selection under the message menu to their email, and all the addressing is done for you with the header information in place.
I'm cruising the internet.
Save money,
Open
compose
Eudora
your messages
and compose
before
your letters
you go online.
offline. Then go online to send them. This way you won't be wasting money by composing your letters online with your service provider's meter running. The growth of the internet can be attributed to many things, but the establishment of the World Wide Web, or just web to its friends, is one of the main growth factors. You see, the web creates a way for us to browse the internet in a point-and-click fashion, making it much easier to surf the net. We don't have to remember oodles of annoying command. And remember, when you're dealing with the internet, there are like oodles of commands. The most popular web browser is Netscape. Now, I want to show you Netscape, but you don't have it on your system yet, do you? Hey, no intersweat. Let's just go out on the net and grab it.
No intersweat.
Let's fetch it using Fetch. Now, Fetch is a file downloading application which allows us to get files from remote locations called hosts. I open Fetch, and now I type where I want Fetch to go and find the demo version of Netscape. The address here is FTP, or File Transfer Protocol, that's the site, at Netscape. Netscape.com. Many FTP sites are set up as public services that allow us to download files. These public sites usually have us sign on as anonymous, but I will enter my email address as a courtesy to the site so they know who I am. And I click on OK. Now, this is the best part. Look at this little puppy dog here. He's going out, and he's fetching the file for me. And there it is. He's already brought up the directory, and I simply navigate through the Netscape directory to the Mac files. Then I select the version of Netscape here, which is in a compressed form, and ask Fetch to get the file. And Fetch is now asking me where to install it. I say save the file, and now Fetch is going out and bringing the file, this copy of Netscape, to me. Now this is a good time to have a cup of coffee, because even with a fast modem, there's about a 45+ minute download happening.
Yeah, read a Dave Barry book while you wait, like I used to do.
Good. It's done.
4
the
to
development
5
of the
minutes.
World Wide Web has made the internet a much friendlier place for most of us. Using a web browser like Netscape opens access to whole new worlds of content to us with a simple click of a mouse. Now, in order to use Netscape, we should set up a few things right off the bat.
Okay.
When I first launched Netscape, it opens a page on the internet. Actually, it opens Netscape's home page. Now, you can later change where Netscape opens to, but this is a great place to start. We see the basic navigation tools we use in Netscape represented by these icons at the top of the page. Now, the colored text in the body of the document represents hot links to other documents or pages. When I click on them, I invoke a process which opens the related document that the author of the page attached to the text link. Now, I can also at any time use the navigation tools or the menu commands at the top of the program. The first thing that I like to do is change the way I see these tools to smaller labeled buttons. So I, under the Options menu, choose Preferences. And right off the top, I say, Show Toolbar as, I just like text. Now, what that will do is recapture some of the real estate in the main screen for me by making these buttons smaller.
Welcome. We are learning about
the help
internet
available here
with
under
our
the
pal,
help menu.
Dotto.
There's
Let's
no
call them
need for a
Garbo.
manual when you have the kind of excellent
that's
online
very different from
support
Dotto.
represented by these items. Next, I'll configure my mail
Greta
and news
Garbo
servers.
versus
I'm gonna
Dotto.
enter
Who's
the
winning?
same information I
say
entered in
Greta.
Eudora, so Netscape knows where my mail server is, and enter my news server address as well. Under the Options menu, I choose Preferences, and here I just follow the little blanks through and fill in the information. My mail server, my name, I know that. My email address. And my organization. I can leave that blank if I want. And then my news server address, which is news.whimsy.com. And I say, OK. Now that I've configured Netscape, I'm ready to start to use it to cruise the net in grand style.
In
I
grand
should explain
style.
briefly at this point how Netscape allows you to navigate the net. There are coding systems that sites on the net recognize and respond to. The World Wide Web uses one called HTML, or Hypertext Markup Language. It allows us to create a point-and-click document which users can access by simply clicking on a button or piece of text to get the information that we are making available. Now, the people at Netscape Corporation give us a great head start on using the web through their homepage. They point us to new information, interesting new sites, and offer technical support here. Under the Directory menu, I find What's New and What's Cool. Under What's New, we see some of the new interesting sites that are out there on the net. Every day there are dozens and maybe hundreds of new internet sites being listed on the web, and this is a great place for us to find what the new sites are, and also what the cool sites are. I always check that out to see what the hottest new thing is on the web. Now, one thing that you're going to want to do big time on the net is look for stuff. You know what academics call research and your neighbors call snooping. There are several search engines available to us to help us find what we're looking for. But be warned, it takes some patience and skill to find things on the net. I click here on Net Search, the button, and it opens a page where we have several of these different search engines I was talking about.
Ooh.
Now, the one that I like to do is called Web Crawler. But
Web
everyone
Crawler,
has their
oh my
own favorites.
God.
Try out a few. Now,
Remember Web
It's
Crawler?
getting close to supper time.
Oh.
I might be looking for something new to have for dinner. And I'm thinking Pasta sounds pretty good, so I'm going to look for a recipe for pasta here. So I'm going to type here in the search criteria, pasta, and ask it to search. What Netscape is doing here is warning me that I'm sending information out on the net, which people can access, and just want to, be careful. It's we should be careful whenever we're sending information out on the internet. Here it's come back with a whole bunch of responses to pasta, and the top one is called the Pasta Project. That sounds like something that I want to get into. I give it a single click. That's one thing Mac users have to remember about using Netscape is we just have to click once to invoke a process as opposed to the double click, which comes a little more naturally. And it's opening up the site. Wait a minute. What the heck is this? Welcome to the Pasta Project. It's a research project between universities. It's got nothing to do with eating pasta. Remember what I said about how it takes a little bit of skill and patience to learn to find stuff on the net? I think this is a prime example. I'm going to go back to my internet search page here, and I'm going to give it a little more criteria. I'm going to put in recipes, comma, pasta. Now let's see if it comes up with something a little more edible. Research stuff under pasta. Now we're cooking with gas. Here, look at this. We have a cookbook index here. I click on that. It says it's a kind of an experimental server, but there's recipes to be found here. And there's a guest book. And we can search for all sorts of different things. So I can look under P for pasta.
Yeah.
Bingo! Pasta with all sorts of different sauces. I think I'm in a little bit of heaven. You know something? Now that I found this site, I want to remember where it is. This one is to one of the most important features of Netscape. We can create a thing called a bookmark. This is stored in Netscape so that we can return to this site anytime by selecting the bookmark from the menu. Now I just go here, add bookmark.
Why is recipe spelled
now, you
recipe?
See under this menu now,
why is it spelled recipe?
This title, the one that we just are at, under the pasta,
recipe.
is now there.
Why?
So that I can return to this site at any time.
Is that Italian?
Now, over time, you'll acquire many bookmarks.
It's spelled
Netscape allows us to sort them in this dialog box under different headings. And this one here, under pasta, I'm going to move up and add to my
an Italian website about pasta
bookmarks
makes
here
sense.
Because I like to use pasta when I'm entertaining. Now, sometimes when you find a site that's interesting to you, you want to let a friend know where it is as well. And Netscape allows us to send email from within the application, although it doesn't allow us to receive email to Netscape. If I found something great like this page here, I simply go into the File menu, choose Mail Document, and I address my communicator who I want it to go to. And I'm going to send this one to my producer, Jeff at whimsy.com. See, I'm going to send him this to kind of suck up to him, give him something, I've asked him for a raise earlier, so now I want him to do this. And this sends the address to him, and I simply click Send. And now it's using the information that I put in earlier in my mail server to now mail this document to Jeff. The great thing about Netscape is that it enables you to explore vast reaches of the internet with a single digit on your mouse button. Spend a little time trying different things. Go boldly where no cybernaut has gone before. Check out the online help and basically have a blast. If you find something that totally blows you away, drop me a note. You have my address. Enjoy Netscape. It really is the epitome of traveling first class on the internet.
I'm cruising the internet.
Parents, you wouldn't let your children play on the highway unsupervised, and the information highway is no different. Make sure that you watch what they're doing and pay attention.
Yeah, please don't just set your children
The
in
most
front of
opinionated
YouTube.
and by far the busiest area of the net is the news groups. This is where people gather to discuss everything under the sun. They might more accurately be called interest groups or discussion groups. There are literally thousands of news groups covering every subject from the sublime to the unmentionable on a family show. We'll use a program called Newswatcher to go out and check them out. The sublime ones, that is.
No, I want the non-sublime ones.
As with our other programs, there are a few preferences we need to set in Newswatcher in order to use it. And when we open Newswatcher, we're prompted by a dialog box to enter our news and mail server addresses. And then I'm prompted to enter my personal information.
Uh-huh.
And my email address.
Just want to say I support Dotto.
Now what's happening is Newswatcher is going out and getting a list of the news groups available from my host. One last thing about news groups. They really are an open and public forum with all the good and bad that entails. Don't post a comment on the news groups unless it's something you want read by tens of thousands of people who can also get your name and email address from the post. I hope that this show has helped you understand how to get on the internet.
Don't get into flame wars
I'd like
unless you want to get
special mention
flamed.
Here to our sponsors for this show, Apple Canada.
Thank you, Apple.
You know, I'm still fascinated as I click on a link in Netscape and see in the dialog box that I'm flying thousands of miles and hooking up with the site in Belgium or Japan. Even more impressive is that I'm beginning to understand what a global community really is. I have stuff in common with these people all over the world and share with them. I hope that you share my wonder of the internet. If you do, be sure and drop me a note that I mentioned earlier, because if I find out you watched this show, got online, and didn't send me a note, well, let's just say I wouldn't want to be in your cyber shoes. Besides,
okay,
it gets kind of lonely down here in the old basement with the just me and my modem. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve
You're
Dotto.
welcome.
Bye now.
Sorry, I don't have anything to say. I'm enamored.
Nothing could be finer than to be an onliner.
Nothing could be finer than to be an onliner.
Cause I'm coming online, gonna make my midnight run. Icon freeway, digital free play, gonna have some keyboard fun. Catching news groups, latest scoops, checking in with my email troops. Reach out
My email troops.
making my cyber run under a mosaic sun.
All right, folks, that's it for today's stream. I hope you are more educated on the Canadian internet via around 1995. I love the song. I've been meaning to do a clip of Dotto to add to my add to the not redeems, but you know maybe I should add that to redeem, like a Cruisin the Internet redeem, maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking on, but I will be adding Cruising the Internet somehow, either as a alert or as a redeem. I don't know. Well, thank you all so very much for watching. I'll be back next week with Interactive Entertainment Issue 4, so look forward to that. And then after that, it's going to be back to the quest for homosexuality as we go through more encyclopedias and seeing which ones are not cowards and mention homosexuality. All right, let me find someone to rate. Thank you all so very much for your bits, for your subs. I appreciate it. And let's see, who are we rating? How about Digital Basic? Been a while. Them start raid, and yeah, thank you all so very much for watching. I will see y'all next week. Actually, I'll see you all on Wednesday with Retro Pal, so see me then. Bye.